Well, have you ever tried to power the V Plus line with 125 volts AC? I have. Let me tell you, it doesn't work. At least I think that's what I was doing wrong. Oh my gosh. All right, so now I got it off the real V Plus line. And let's see what we got on the B Plus this time. It was amplifying it all right. It was amplifying the 60 hertz voltage coming in there. And I was getting, full RMS. All right, now it looks like we got, oh crap, I'm sorry, let me unplug you. On the top of the V Plus line, we got 168 volts DC. All right, that's where we wanted to be. All right, now let's look at the bias line. By the way, I changed that resistor once again. I changed it. Maybe I shouldn't have because I was working with AC the whole dang time. Maybe I should change it back to see where we go. Looks like I'm on 0. With just a minimal. Let me see, I think that's going to be a 60 hertz cursor. Right about there. And well, 122 hertz. What is that? That's 60 times 2. So it's going twice as fast. Not sure what that is, but no, it's not AC this time. I'm sorry, it's not the problem I was having before. So I might go back and I changed this resistor, excuse me. This cathode bias resistor, it was started at 150, went to 1000. That seemed to not work. I went to 1 megohm right now, and yes, it did take off my AC that was on here, my large amount of AC, and I had it at a negative bias of about 8 volts of negative DC bias, so I was happy with that. But then I realized that I was powering everything with AC voltage and not DC voltage, and I'm like, holy crike. So let me go change that resistor back to 150, because it seems to be what I see in these kind of schematics, and I'll get back with you. All right, so I think I might have to stop for today. Basically, I realized my problem. I was switching it. I was powering all of this stuff with 120 volts, 24 volts of AC and not DC. The tube actually worked in amplifying that voltage. Not that I knew how it was working, but it did. But anyways, well, I don't know what it was doing. I can't say that for sure. Basically, it wasn't working. So what I then did is I went over to my regulated supply, after the 2 capacitors and the 10K resistor here, and I used that as my B plus start. And that, I think it sort of worked, but let me tell you what happened is I started getting a hum from that transformer, and my B plus supply, once I actually connected it to everything, went from 168 volts down to like 48. So something that seems like, if I had to guess, I would guess that it was requiring too much current than this little transformer could produce, and it was dropping everything down. So that leaves me, that's my theory at least, because it wasn't working. So that leaves me with basically having to come up with a DC regulator, like, taking it from the start of the mains right there, running it through a different regulator, and basically working on an entirely different circuit like I was doing at the first, but this time instead of doing AC, doing DC. But I think that might be too much for today, because it's getting kind of close to the boys coming home, and got to start getting ready for dinner and all that. By the way, is doing good. Still got it connected to 150 milliamps, if you can see that, just under. And then the volts is going to be at 50 volts. So basically it all worked okay, I guess, Nothing blew up, so I think that's a success. I guess I was just hoping to see if I can find today, especially if I can figure out if I can get the amplification going, that maybe that might, increase, I don't know, the transmission of this tube. But by the way, my very good question for you is, I'm not opposed to building, say, do I have any of these up here? That's kind of what got me into all this is these ones right here. If you think that you can come, tell me about about better design, I wouldn't be opposed to doing different design and just, I'm not saying scrap that, but let's just get something that works, I guess. That's about it. So I'll probably press pause for today. I'll work for the next 3 days and have to pick this up, I guess, on Saturday. And yeah, I'm not really sure where to go. Well, that's where I'm at. Thanks for staying along with me. And I'll look forward to hearing your thoughts about everything. I'll keep you posted about updates this weekend. And just hope you have a great afternoon, great weekend. Hope it's warm up there for you guys. I guess it's probably pretty cold, huh? It froze here last night. It said it was only get down to 38, but it was my hose was frozen this morning. I went out to water this grass seed I just planted, and the water was completely frozen. Trying to make things look nice for Teresa. I got some flowers for her planted today, and got some grass seed down yesterday to get the patches gone, covered in with grass. So it should look nice when it's all done. I'll keep you posted. Everything's going good. We got Boy Scouts tonight, so it'll be a busy night, and then back to work tomorrow. So hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll look forward to talking to you more soon.